Morning. It's May 29th, Memorial Day, and we're going to do a video of how we mulch up our Sarpo Mira potato plants in these containers. We planted these Sarpo Miras in these containers, and we buried the containers in about 3 inches of soil and leaf compost so that the roots could grow out of the bottom of the container. And now that they're getting above the container, we're going to try to make this container taller so that when I mulch them in, we can get some mulch around the top of these plants and get them a little deeper in the soil and the compost. So what I've done is my friend gave us an old, this is an old vinyl shower curtain, and it's pretty rigid. It's about probably a 1/16 of an inch thick and an 1/8 of an inch thick on the edges, but it flexes really nice this way. So what we're going to do is, you can see I've already done those first two pots, and this will get us another 3 or 4 inches that we can pack the mulch in around it. So I'll just slide that on that like that, and then I'll open it up just like that, and that gets us about that much more height that I can put some mulch in there. And then I'll just take some old clothespins and I'll use my clothespins. Let me see if I got that. Yeah, that shows pretty good there. Let me straighten it up just a little bit. There we go. Now we can mulch these guys in. This is mulch we've had in these bags. We got it from our city last year, and we put it in these bags and left it setting over the winter, and it's breaking down really nice right now. Nice, dark, and rich. You can see that if it's picking it up. Okay, the original plan, I have a little homemade trellis here that we were going to train these Sarpo Miras to, because they're not an early potato. They're I think about 120 days if I'm not mistaken, and I could be mistaken. I'll have to look that up. This is our first time growing it. But these Yukon Golds are 90 to 100 day, and that is south, so the winds blow through here pretty strong. That's why we've kind of semi-Florida weave these Yukon Gold potatoes up. And these Yukon Gold potatoes are finishing up now. They're starting to yellow on the bottom of the plants. And at the end of June, we're almost getting into June, so around 30 more days, and we'll be taking these down. And that basically what these potatoes are right now is a windbreak for these guys. So we're not mulching these plants up in hopes of getting any more potatoes, but if we do, we do. That is just a benefit. We're mulching them in to help support them, because instead of putting them to this trellis, what I've done is I had an extra butternut squash, if you'll look right there, and I've got it trained to grow right up this trellis. So we're going to have that butternut squash that vines out everywhere along this trellis, and then hopefully with mulching these in, we won't have to tie them into the butternut squash trellis. So we're hoping that that helps support these plants, just like when we mulched in these Yukon Golds. That helps support them even in the winds. And with these nice strings here, you can see these plants are really nice. They've done really well this year over here. This is the first time we planted them over here. But these will be gone in 30 days. And then I'm going to replant. I'm going to replant our Yukon Golds. And that's going to allow the wind to come through here and hit these Sarpo Miras pretty hard. So now we've supported these guys. It really didn't cost us anything. The vinyl here pieces that we use were free. It got us probably another 4 to 5 inches that we could mound our mulch or soil or whatever anyone would want to use. It just so happens that I had 2 bags left of this mulch. So now that we've got these mulched in, I'm going to go ahead and water in the potatoes, because we're supposed to get 90s this week here and no rain in sight. So we're way under our rainfall that we should be having right now this time of the year. So we're going to get to watering, and I just wanted to make a little video on how we mulch up our Sarpo Miras. If you like the content of the channel, give us a thumbs up, and like, share, and subscribe the videos. And as always, thanks for watching.